Hey everybody, this is Joe from the Northeastern Native Plant Digest, and today I'm going to be talking about the Celandine poppy. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. So today I'm talking about Celandine poppy or woods poppy, Styloforum diphyllum. It's in the poppy family. So this is an herbaceous perennial that it grows from zones 4 through 9 in the eastern part of the United States. So this is a native spring blooming wildflower. You're going to find this in nature, growing in woodland settings. It loves that rich woodland soil, likes moisture, likes dappled shade. It can take some sun if it has enough moisture, but typically in the garden you're going to want to plant this in more of a woodland setting. It is adaptable to average garden soil, so that's one great thing about this plant. It seems to be pretty adaptable, and it really seems to be pretty hardy for me. I planted a bunch of these about 3 years ago, so third year I've got these coming in. And all of them this year, really, this is the best they've looked. They look fantastic. Got another clump over here I'm going to show you. And they really add a really nice pop of spring color here. They typically are going to bloom mid-April into May. You can deadhead them and maybe extend that bloom time into June. One thing about these, if the soil dries out, then they may go dormant, so this foliage may die back to the ground. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes you can have a filler plant around it, so if that happens, that filler plant will come in and kind of fill up that bare spot that these might leave. But for me last year, a couple of these, they kept their foliage all year. They didn't bloom all year, but they still had this really nice foliage, really deep, beautiful, deeply lobed leaves there. I really love the look of these. And if you've ever seen pictures or had the privilege of seeing these in the wild in a large patch growing out in the woodlands, they really are a spectacular flower. So these can and will spread. They're more of a clump forming plant. Actually, down here at the base, I can see I got 3 plants here coming now. So they will kind of grow out as a clump, and they also will reseed themselves over time if given the right conditions. So one thing about these too, one of the added benefits of this, if you have problems with deer in your area, so these do have toxic leaves, so the deer will not eat these. So if you have deer in your area, or they're a problem and they're eating back your hostas or stuff like that, you can actually work these into your garden, and the deer will leave these alone. So that's a plus about these. So what I'm going to do real quick here is I'm gonna pop over real quick and show you another clump that I have that's got a lot of blooms on it. It's really doing fantastic this year. So this clump is kind of facing the eastern side of my house. Gets a little bit of morning sunshine, but mostly in the afternoon it gets a little bit more shade. So these really doing great this year. They look really nice. I like the way they look next to the spring beauties. They look really good next to the violets too, when the violets are in bloom. And these really get a nice kind of distinctive seed pod on them too. As far as height and width, they're typically only going to get maybe 1.5 feet tall, maybe 1 foot wide. And they're really easy, really low maintenance plant. I consider them, they're one of my favorite spring blooming flowers now. If you're looking for something other than daffodils to get that beautiful spring yellow pop of color, I would definitely recommend the Celandine poppy. So there you go. Hope you like this video. Leave your comments below. Feel free to share this video, subscribe, leave your comments below. Appreciate everybody that's subscribed to my channel, and hope everybody has a fantastic day. Talk to you later. Bye.